Welcome to Bristol Caravans. Today we're looking at a Carthago motorhome. Beautiful, quality piece of machinery.
They're staying with us on our CL site. They've got PLevelling system, which is a great system. Press the button, lifts up automatically, self-levels, forget about your ramps. But when it goes wrong, it's a real inconvenience. The levelling system, the main pump, is inside this locker. We have the pump assembly here. It's mounted inside, which is a really nice place to mount your pump. It's clean and tidy. It's not getting any of the muck and the weather from outside. Great. And up here is the control panel. Mounted in here, maybe a slightly inconvenient place inside this locker. The customer reports that the levelling system has stopped working. It's always good to ask a customer, what's the history? What else has happened? Anything else? Any other work you've had completed recently? In this case, they've talked about a new engine battery being fitted. Since then, they've had intermittent problems with their EMP system. So the vehicle comes in, and one of the first checks we're going to do is to see if the system switches on and if the fuse, which is in here, the main fuse, is or the control fuse, is working and it's okay. In this case, the fuse was okay, but there was no feed to the system. So we then started to trace back to follow the cabling from the levelling pump assembly back through to the engine battery. The engine battery on a Fiat-based motorhome like this one is in the floor under the passenger seat. So that's where our technician started. In this case, we've got the main EMP hydraulic pump feed running through this panel here. It's a heavy duty cable which would be crimped onto a heavy duty terminal. In this case, it's pulled out, and that may have happened when they've replaced the battery. That cable will go forwards to where the engine battery is located. So potentially a relatively straightforward fix. We will now remove the cable, crimp a new end onto it, refit that back into place, and then once that's all set up, test that we've got 12 volts all the way back through to the hydraulic pump, and then operate the system, checking that it's all working correctly.
So we're at the following morning now, customer collected, and as you can see, levelling systems all working. They're back onto the pitch, lifted up, all level, everyone's happy.
Levelling is a big investment. It's a great alternative to the manual chocks, but really inconvenient if it's not working correctly. Good news, parts are available, and there's always the manual override as well. We also recommend a yearly service for mechanical devices like levelling systems. We install EMP, Alco, Amplo, Mayve and Tessa levelling systems. If you need help, you can find us at bristolcaravans.com. We also have touring pitches on site, so if you need to stay with us, we've got that covered. We're building a range of videos like this. If this has been useful, please click the subscribe and like. It will give us a feel for if we do more, and perhaps put a comment about the type of thing you'd like to see in the future. My name's Oakley. Thank you for visiting Bristol Caravans.